1444. Powered by Bracket Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
Blue skies for days, and it's going to continue to stay that way as we go into the back half of this week. So still no rainfall. We should get an update on that drought monitor tomorrow. But all in all, it's been a nice day. If you've been outside, if you're in that direct sunlight, it feels really comfortable. But still pretty windy out there once again today. We are going to start to see some cooler weather filter in overnight and into the back half of this week. But still staying quiet. The rain chances are going to hold off until we go into your weekend. Right now we are at 63 degrees, so it is feeling cooler than where we were for your Monday and Tuesday. Winds coming in at about 14 miles per hour. Very dry out there. Dew points in the 20s. And we do have that fire risk, even though we aren't extremely dry across the area with it staying dry. And then you've got the air being very dry. That does pose that threat for fire, and then you've got the wind on top of it. So just be aware if you're out and about. I know we don't have any burn bans in effect, but whenever we get dry and breezy conditions, that does pose the risk of those field fires starting easier. 65 in Madisonville, 63 in Owensboro, and we're at 64 in Harrisburg. Dry conditions as we look at satellite and radar. We've had a few clouds up to the north, but otherwise it's been a beautiful day. We're still watching this low pressure system push off to the east. It is still filtering in that dry, windy condition that we've been feeling today. But the good news is as it continues pushing off to the east, we should start to see those winds die down slightly as we go into your Thursday. So even though temperatures are going to stay pretty chilly going into tomorrow, we are at least going to be less breezy. Now, we do stay dry through Friday, but rain chances are going to start coming in as we go into the weekend. We're not looking at anything overly impressive. It does look to stay primarily dry, but we will see some hit and miss showers for your Saturday and Sunday. So let's jump ahead to your Saturday. You can see clouds are definitely going to be something we're looking at. Not as much sunshine in our skies for your weekend, but the rain chances do look to be very sporadic. We're not looking at a widespread rain event. Same thing for your Sunday. So I do think we will see some rain in some of our areas, but otherwise it's just going to be a cloudy and cooler weekend for us. Those will continue into your Monday. So it does look to be a little bit of a gloomy weekend and into the first part of next week. Temperatures don't look to shift all that much. Now, temperatures are definitely going to take a drop as we go into tomorrow morning. We are under a frost advisory for the northern half of the tri-state. That also does include Hancock County in Kentucky, but the rest of our counties remain in Indiana and some of our Illinois communities. That's where we are going to find ourselves with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. It does look to be frost potential. So make sure that you are protecting those plants as we go into your evening. Overnight here in Evansville, we're looking at upper 30s, but the farther north, you could drop into the mid 30s. Winds are going to start to die down slightly. By tomorrow afternoon, we'll be in those low to mid 60s. It's going to be a sunny day out there, and thankfully winds will start to die down, but really not a huge shift in temperatures. We stay pretty consistent in the low to mid 60s. Same thing for your weekend. Rain chances do start to creep in, and they do look to hold into next week. We're not looking at any significant rain amounts, but just not the most pretty forecast as we go into next week. And then it does get cooler through the middle part of next week.